Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tajen, also known as Empress 1111. I am going to do a channeled message. This is fully channeled. No tarot is involved. And I'm only going to call upon source energy for this message. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Please hit like and subscribe so you can stay updated with my readings and my courses. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Yeah, I am sensing that the divine feminine has taken an offer from a higher level soulmate. All of the visualizations, the blood moons, the full moons, the eclipses, the retrogrades, the cleansing, the purging has all materialized for her. And although it did not come into fruition with her and her divine counterpart, her twin flame, her divine masculine, it has manifested in this beautiful soulmate relationship, which is not just an ordinary love. It's not just a regular soulmate relationship, but this person is from the higher realms and they are fit to take the place of the divine masculine. Now, for some divine masculines that are cross watchers and are watching this video, you always know that no one can take your divine feminine away from you completely. If you are doing the work, you will come into union if this is what your heart solely desires. But I want to just clear some misconceptions. Just because you're in a twin flame union does not mean that physical union has to happen in this incarnation between you and your twin. It is a good ideal to know your contracts, your soul contracts, tap in, tune in, and turn completely on, because divine instructions is always given to those that are turned in. Okay? Now, the divine feminine is choosing partnership over ownership. With her twin, it was more like ownership and it was one-sidedness. Now, the divine feminine is craving soul connections over surface love. It appears that the soulmate is offering her something that is more tangible, something that is more concrete and solid. They're not putting the divine feminine in third-party issues neither. They are completely and wholly giving of themselves to this divine feminine. And if you look at the picture, can you just see how much in awe this higher level soulmate is of this divine feminine? Because she radiates so much love, so much light, that it even goes all the way out into the cosmos. And she recognizes that she literally can speak and manifest blessings, that she was born an original copy and not a carbon copy. That the divine feminine did not get here. No, she did not arrive here overnight. This was not an overnight project for her at all. She knows that anything that she wants will never be denied to her. And she has come to realize that she does come with baggage. And that is the reason why she has done the work. And as a result, the universe has blessed her with this beautiful union. No, it wasn't the way that she expected it, but I'm telling you, she's not disappointed. Instead of throwing more luggage and loads on top of the divine feminine, the higher level soulmate has been here as a sounding board and as a guide to help her heal and to look into her situation a lot more closely so he can begin to help her unpack. He is someone who is equal and knows that he is not her competitor. And with Venus entering into Capricorn 2 days ago on the 3rd, she is now looking for stability in relationships, and she has attracted this wonderful cosmic relationship towards her. Now she's looking for a solid foundation, and she's found just that. She knows she deserves real commitment, and so she is forced to remove all blocks that are holding her back and preventing this from manifesting into her sphere of existence. So now that she's with her soulmate, she knows that she is the effect of the effect. And in every life twist and turn, she has come to trust and follow her own path of the highest intentions and the highest good for herself and for her divine masculine. She chooses to no longer wait in suspense, in anxiety, in pain, and agony, waiting sleepless night after sleepless night for his return. Instead, she recognizes that this is the time, and the time has come for her to trust her own intuition and her own inner wisdom, so she can judge the situation more clear and navigate through these rites of passages that the universe has opened up for her. She knows that she deserves orgasms and laughter and play, not to be taken for granted or looked upon with disdain, or to not be fully understood. She has come to a higher vibration and will not stoop low, but instead, she will allow for those that are on their lower levels to rise to her higher realms of existence. For everything that she has been through, she has come to realize and recognize that it has only made her that much stronger. She no longer puts the key to her happiness in anyone's pocket. Instead, she is in tune with her transformation process as she integrates into her higher self, fully embodied. The divine feminine no longer entertain those low vibrational frequencies that her masculine was emitting, nor does she allow for anyone to pull or siphon her power as her masculine once did. Instead, she has set protective boundaries and have reserved her energy or her inner goddess power for herself. The divine masculine can no longer feed off of her supply, but instead he is forced to do his own inner work. He must work to raise his own vibrational frequencies and connect to his higher state of existence, his higher self, and his guides for guidance. The divine feminine has learned to heal her past and live in the present moment and prepare for the future. No more is she sending these long paragraph texts explaining why she should be loved, who she is to the divine masculine, and how to rectify the situation that has occurred between the two. No. She knows that she has royalty in her DNA, and through wisdom and courage, she has expanded her consciousness as she gets rid of the old programming and the templates that prevent her from being in her constant state of divinity. She has claimed her own sovereignty because she is not going to explain herself anymore, but she's going to go where she's celebrated and that she's already understood. She has craved for such a very long time deeper love connections, and she has looked for serendipity moments, and now the universe has presented her the perfect expression and outlet for her deeper innermost secrets in this relationship that she is now entertaining with her soulmate, where there is no struggle to be recognized and to be noticed and to be understood, which are all of the elementary things that are required in any relationship, let alone a twin flame relationship. She understands, and understands that the dynamic of the twin flame relationship is a great one indeed. And she still honors her divine masculine, although she chose to move forward because from a period, for a period of time, the divine masculine chose to be stuck. And it would not have helped them at all if she chose to stay stuck with him. Instead, she wants the best for him and his happiness. She wants someone that is sure about her and not to disturb her peace because they are at war within themselves. She has taken several doses of the truth serum, where she has now released all that is no longer working, all that is no longer lifting up her spirits and her vibrations, and she is now shifting in order to move into a deeper purpose with her soulmate. She has come to love herself more fully and recognize and acknowledge the urgings and yearnings of her very soul, which was to be complete and whole within herself. Gone are the days where she downgrades her dreams to match her reality. The divine feminine now upgrades her beliefs to match her vision. She has become to know the power of her own breath. With each inhalation, she breathes in all that she wants, and with each exhalation, she breathes out all that no longer serves her. She does not allow for everything that is said to control her or to allow her to have an emotional reaction. Instead, she aligns with the highest frequencies of the earth, processes it accordingly, transmute what doesn't serve her, and turn it into the light where she can receive the access energy for positive co-creation, because she realized that this is a part of being a conscious co-creator along with source. And in her conscious creation, she has this protective field around her where it will sustain her while she's staying focused on her spiritual path. She is moving and navigating through her light body. She has pushed the Merkaba out. The more that she grows, she awakens to the expansion of awareness, reception, protection, and connection. She knows that the divine source is lovingly guiding her on her path, and she is willingly becoming a cosmic participant for her journey that is already laid out before her. She is not putting up any resistance, but she is in the natural flow. She is starting to look at love very differently now. She's beginning to notice how ordinary that people were that she tried to love in her past, and how it was her love that made them special and significant in the first place, and that she was the one that put them upon the pedestal that she never received in return. She is beginning to appreciate reciprocity because in her new relationship, her soulmate gives just as much as she does, if not more. She realized it was her love that lifted up and erased everything that was against them and lifted them higher and higher. And as she used to reminisce on the way that things used to be, she is now appreciating what it is. Through the alchemy of her soul, she has changed the frequency of her thoughts, altering the harmonics of matter and applying the element of love to create her desired results. She is the great alchemist, the high priestess, and the empress fully embodied. She had to come this far to realize that pain does not equate love, and that you don't have to suffer in order to prove you're lovable, you're worthy of being loved, because she is the epitome of love. For she is love, and no one else can provide her with the love that she already is and that she already possesses within. And she knows that the universe is conspiring to make all of her dreams come true. Even when it comes to this love that she has now manifested, she knows that whatever needs to be restored will be restored from everything that was lost, because that is the law. Everything that is out of balance must come into balance. The divine feminine is being shaped and molded by the great potter, for she knows that everything will work out in the end according to the way that it ought to be. She doesn't need to know how. All she needs to do is just trust. Trust that all of her wishes will be fulfilled as she gets to learn herself more, as her soulmate gets to learn her, know her, cherish her, respect her, and love her. For she is so much more than a pretty face and a beautiful body. She is a soul on fire, and all is well in her world. For she doesn't stand in the wings of anyone else's shadow. She is simply who she is, all that she is, all that she will ever be, and that is enough, because she is truly the most phenomenal woman that has ever walked this precious earth and that has ever graced any man that she has come into relationship with. Congratulations, Divine Feminine, for choosing you. And as a byproduct, you have a soulmate now who also chooses you too.